Ba-boom! There it is. We are set up for February Game 2. I've already done most of setup, even though we're technically supposed to read the card in step 2 of setup, so we may have to tweak something that we've done, but let's get to it. So the first game, if you remember, I will remind you too.
Thank you.
We were off and we had to do those two things there. We had to build 3 supply centers and we had to recon North America. Reconning are these things that are up here. There was one over here in North America. There was also one here in South America. We did both those. We reconned both of those areas, kind of opening up the map, putting these stickers on there, giving us access to Buenos Aires and Santiago. Then up here, it opened up a path to Chicago and potential to connect more cities to the grid. So that's where we're at now. And I just lost my spot. There we are. So we set up the board and then we read the legacy deck. So we're going to go through here, draw this card and read the other side during step 2 of the setup of your first game of February. Read.
Do we scratch?
Yes.
No.
Well, what's it say?
If you have not opened 66.
I think we have. I think that was like, yeah, 66 is what added us being able to, whatever it was.
Then we can
search. Wait, it says if you have not opened 66, scratch the below.
Oh, I can't read.
Destroy after resolving. So destroyed.
So we're not scratching it.
Yeah. So then, there we go.
Oh, mercy. Okay.
What's going on, Pat? Thanks for jumping in here.
All right, journal entry. Hollow men are expanding their raids now that our leaders and soldiers have disappeared. Our supply routes already abandoned are unsafe. The Hollow men are working their way into South America, likely looking for one of the labs working on a cure. They are also hitting our supply centers, which means building new ones. We need to find a way to fortify these centers so they can resist their attacks.
Okay. You can read both sides.
Okay. From the archives, April 24th, year 40. Reports from the frontier havens. Hollow men have breached them with help of local population who still distrust us. Sending security patrols, but it might be too late. Not sure how well we will function without a full network of havens. Nearing the end of our projected timetable with no cure in sight. We're going to start having to dilute supplies or abandon supply routes.
Okay.
Keep papers like this in the reserve.
We'll do that. Easy enough. Keep drawing. Draw and read the other side.
New priorities. Destroy the following objective. Recon North America.
Okay. Destroyed.
Oh. New objectives follow. We still need to complete 2 objectives. Remember to place supply cubes in the stockpile as shown on the projection calendar on the board. As you complete months, you can cross them off the projected supplies calendar on the board to help you keep track of where you are in the campaign.
Okay. So we did that. So in January, we had 36 of these supply cubes. February, we have 33. I already did this setup of spreading them out. We've not done the infection part of the setup, but yep, so that's that. All right, so so we have an objective here. Recon 1 unknown region. And an objective here, connect 2 new cities on the grid. All right, so we can kind of slam those guys up here. So we have to complete the mandatory objective, which is to build 3 new supply centers, and then we have to complete 1 of these objectives. Cool?
Okay.
All right. Is that
Yeah.
Denzo? After reading this turning point, place it in the game end area.
Turning point number 2. Give us the tools and we will finish the job. If you have lost 4 games in a row, scratch this box. Put this card into the game end area each game until it is destroyed.
Okay. Well, that won't happen right now. Let's hope we don't lose 4 in a row, but maybe. And that's it. Now we're draw this card, read the other side during step 2 of the end of your first game in February. So we're ready to play. So we did rest of setup. We supplied the grid. What we haven't done is infected the grid. And I can't remember exactly. Shuffle the infection, flip over 9. All right. So we're going to remove cubes from these. Buenos Aires.
You don't learn geography.
Buenos Aires, Istanbul.
Does this go in the stock bag?
Yes. Up there somewhere.
Yeah.
Jacksonville. Chicago.
I can't read. There's a huge glare.
Yep, there. Tripoli. Cairo.
Why are we pulling so many?
We gotta do 9. Lagos. London. How many is that?
8.
New York. All right, so we'll talk about the nice things. We had no double areas. That's good. Downsides, Buenos Aires and Chicago. We only started with 2 cubes there because, oh wait, did we pull 2 out of Washington? No, none of these started with 4. That should be 2. Wait, did we pull 1 out of Jacksonville?
Yes.
I thought I had 3 in each.
Three in each. Jacksonville and Washington?
Well, I thought I had 3 cubes in every when I started. That's good enough. I don't know how Jacksonville had 5. I don't think that was right. I think some got bumped around.
5?
It's okay.
Did it get pulled twice?
Just once.
So it would have started with 4.
Yeah. Okay.
So does 1 need to go to Washington?
7, 8, 9. That should be good because there would have been 3 in Washington. Oh, hang on. We didn't pull Washington?
No.
Oh, then yeah, move 1 to, that's what it was. Okay. I did have 3 in each. Somehow some got moved over. Okay. That is that. So we infected the grid. We got our starting cards. We prepared this deck with the epidemics. We selected our characters. You got Sable. I got Rex. And then we randomly decided and I drew first player. So remembering on our turn, we're going to check for exposure. If you're in a place with a plague cube, it's bad. You'll get exposed. Nobody wants to be exposed. We're going to do 4 actions, most of which are moving around, can also be sharing knowledge, building supply centers, reconning, making supplies, which is placing more cubes out, or delivering supplies, placing more cubes. Our special actions now are we can search. So some of our cards have little scratch offs. If we're in a city that has a scratch off, we can scratch it off and we can establish supply lines. So if we came to, let's say, Sao Paulo, we can spin some cubes to make a supply line to Lima, which also adds the Lima cards into the deck. So we're ready to go. Now let me tell you, what's going on, Dennis? Appreciate you jumping in. Teaching my oldest on TTS how to play Dice Throne. I agree to let him play Black Widow because Black Widow is like so much fun. That's how you get somebody addicted. All right, so looking at our cards, here's what I think. One of our objectives is potentially to recon an unknown area, and we have 3 unknown areas. I kind of think you have 3 blue cards that are not the same, and I have 1 that's not the same.
Okay.
I think I get this card to you, and you can come recon over here.
Okay.
Recon early. So it means I'm not doing a whole lot this turn, but I'm going to move 2. 1, 2 to New York. I'm going to make a supply. Maybe I make 2, or do I place on New York? I'll make 2. New York's all right now. It just had 1 little measly attack.
One little measly.
Because then maybe I go create lines, or we're still trying to find our leaders from the last time. That was like, remember, the leaders ran off. So I think these are going to be my 4 actions. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to draw 2 new cards. Jacksonville and produce supplies.
How many cards can we have?
7.
Oh.
And then we go Washington and Cairo.
Poland.
Yeah. Another one from Cairo. So 2 Cairo cards are in there.
Okay.
And that's it. It's over to you.
So I want to go to
New York.
New York, and that's just a little bump away.
Yep.
Okay. So 1.
2.
2. And then I can make supply.
Mm-hmm.
Should I mean, I can make 2, right?
Yeah, so you have the special ability that lets you, when you make a supply,
I can deliver it
you can deliver.
for free.
So it's probably worth you doing. You won't be at your card limit. I think that's a good idea.
Okay, and then I'll place 1 in New York.
Yeah. Maybe even 1 in Washington?
Yeah, because I can do it adjacently.
Yeah.
So both?
Yeah. Yeah, so our upgrades from last time, Lacey got, so she could already do this where she gets the free deliver supply action.
But now I can do it at an adjacent location.
And then mine was, my starting ability was I could build supply centers with 1 fewer card, so it only takes me 4. And now I can also establish supply lines with 1 fewer supply cube. So that is it.
Yes, that's my turn.
So
2 cards.
2 cards.
Produce supplies. Rationed event. Take up to 2 supply cubes from the stockpile and put them onto any location.
Cool. And it says play at any time, not in action.
Can I end with 7?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. 7 is the limit.
Got it.
And then these, I think you use at havens or supply centers, and you can fill them up completely.
Okay. I'm encroaching on your space.
All right, so I don't know what to do. Could come over to Cairo.
Not when we're competing.
That's hold on. That is because
He's
this
still
is a
cutthroat.
co-op game. Yeah. Also, she is too. She loves to try and beat me as hard as she possibly can. So it goes both ways. Yeah. I would be this nice if Paul was sitting here. That's for sure. I don't know what to do. I don't like that Chicago has 1 cube. Definitely don't like that Cairo has 1 cube. But I would be spending a lot to get to Cairo.
Right.
I could.
I mean, we're close to Chicago.
Yeah, so I could go over there, just jam 1 in Chicago. I could also connect one of the routes, right?
Oh, yeah. Is that your...
My special ability, yeah. So maybe I do that. Is that what we think?
Wait, what? Where are you reading? Make a route.
It's on this side,
Oh.
establish supply lines. So you can spend 2 supply cubes to draw a straight line from the center of your city to the center of another city,
Okay.
right? And you can't go through like unsearched area. I think you can't go through water. There's some rules with it here.
Oh, we can both do
The line
it.
must be straight, cannot cross water, unexplored areas, another city. Yeah, we both can do it. I have the advantage that it only cost me 1 supply cube.
Got it.
So I could do that. The downside is, that's also why, yes. I think we do that. Why not? I don't know what else to do. So I'm going to move 2. If you want to move me Washington and then to Chicago. Whoa, you killed me. What the heck?
See, competitive.
Do we connect Denver or Atlanta? You make the call.
I need to see this.
Technically, we could connect Jacksonville to Atlanta.
Okay. Now?
Well, no.
Okay, I didn't think so. So you're saying
at some point
do that to Denver because we can at some point do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. All right. We're going to go to Denver. If you want to take the pen.
Oh, dear.
Actually, the Sharpie and draw a straight line. I didn't get a ruler, but you got the edge of a card. Just as good. While you're doing that, I'm going to have spent my supply cube to do that. I'm also going to go ahead and just put a supply cube in Chicago. Beef it up.
Okay. Chicago to Denver.
Yes.
That's what we are doing.
Yeah. You got it.
We'll stop talking about it.
Perfect. Okay,
You
so
can breathe again.
we get to do a couple things. We get to add. Where did I connect? Denver?
Yes.
Okay. We get to add Denver cards into stuff.
Ah.
I know.
Stuff.
I know. When you connect with Spyline, take the matching infection card. Matching city cards. So these. From the reserve and put them in the player discard pile. So those go there. Take the matching infection cards, put them in the game end area. So Denver can't come out this game. Yeah. And so when we were talking about things to scratch, if I, somehow had the Denver card and I was in Denver, I could scratch that. And that's what that is.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I get 2 cards. Here we go. Are we ready? Unrationed event. Move up to 8 supply cubes from the reserve to the stockpile for use in this game. Probably not something we're going to use because we have only 3 in the reserve. But as the games dwindle, I could see that. Produce supplies. Okay. That's it. Oh, no, that's not it. Buenos Aires.
Oh.
Oh no, that's really bad. Washington. Okay.
There's no way to get down
there. There's not. I almost think there's just going to be nothing we can do about it.
Yeah.
Because you could technically go 1, 2, 3, and then use your special ability.
Yeah.
The problem is, you have a lot of. Oh, you can use this card.
Okay.
Take up to 2 supply cubes from the stockpile. Put them on any location that's not in action.
Cool.
Yeah. Worried. I have to alert the Peace God here. BF, I'm doing movie night. Well, enjoy for Y Games. Appreciate you stopping by for just a bit, and hopefully you guys watching a good movie. Probably a rom-com, right? That's what you're supposed to watch. Although we went to go see a Marvel movie last night for our Valentine's Day, so you know, that's us. Okay, so that was not an action.
There's a lot going on there. Sorry, I was reading.
Okay. You were going to go recon.
Yes. So I'm going to go to London.
1, 2.
And then recon? Or is recon an action?
Recon is an action.
Okay.
Yep. So you turn in, what are we doing? You discard cards at an eligible location to explore the world.
So here are my 4 blue cards.
Whoop. And then we open package 4. Oh, there's a ton of stuff in here. Read both sides of this card, then keep it in the reserve.
Okay, before I do that, Dennis wants to know if you're going to do a surprise unboxing.
No. For several reasons. But first and foremost, it is at Paul's house, not my house. So, no surprise unboxing.
All right, recon report. We found Europe struggling as much as the rest of the world, but surprisingly, there are some old military bases with functioning aircraft. We can adjust our supply centers to include a landing strip, and the havens already have old runways we could put back in use. This could be tremendous in our efforts to get around an ever-growing grid. Right now, open the following door, 64.
Okay, right now. Don't do anything else. Let's see, 64. Add this sticker to the board.
You have connected a new city, Paris. Add the player cards for Paris to the player discard pile.
Paris.
Add the infection cards for Paris to the game end area. Put the other player and infection cards included in this package into the reserve.
It's here. Yep.
Finally, give the relocation unrationed event card to a player to add to their hand.
Okay, so we can destroy up to 3 copies of one specific city in the infection discard pile. You may play this between steps 2 and 3 of an epidemic. Destroy up to 3 copies of a specific city. If I read that right, destroy means completely get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
Seems good. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Maybe you take it?
Okay.
I mean, I technically could, but this card's gonna be discarded at some point. Okay. Is that it?
Yes.
All right, if you want to put that on the map, and then did it say anything about these rules here for H? Oh, this is a rule sticker H. Add to the manual. It does say it. So, rules. Shuttle flight. We can move from any haven or supply center to any other haven or supply center. So that's a new thing we can do. So we can now move, well, those havens are all connected, but once we have supply centers out, If I had to guess, it's supposed to.
Is it supposed to cover that? The recon?
That line is coming, yeah,
Okay.
to there.
So I don't know the best way to do this.
It.
Yeah, 20 degrees.
Oh,
If
here.
that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's 40. It's gonna be like that.
Yeah, I have set a. Paul has the insert. That is. I'll get it eventually. Honestly, it's better for Paul to have the insert because if it was sent here, I'd probably still be waiting for Paul to come and actually put it all together. Okay. All right. I think this would be cool. Shuttle flighting around. Looks perfect. Like you're a professional sticker placer. Like you don't do it for a living, giving stickers to kids.
Yeah, that's definitely not perfection.
Okay, so once we have supply centers out, let's say we, example, had one here, we could travel between havens and supply centers
Okay.
as one action, which is pretty cool. Don't have those yet though. Put that there, and that is El Garbo. He's the best sticker person. That's right. Paul saw
Add
me.
that to my resume.
Paul saw me struggling to put double-sided stickers that you can't mess up. Okay. That was 3 actions for you.
Okay, so do you want me to pick up
Oh, and technically,
and
we
put down
have
in Perry?
connected a city to the grid. We've also done this objective here, so we actually only have to do one more objective, which is a big one. Build 3 supply centers. Takes a lot of cards. Still have to do that. I think you have one more action.
Make supplies. Should I put some in Paris?
No, Paris cannot come out this game.
Oh,
It cannot start coming out till the next game.
okay. Then Atlantis. Does that a card in there? Or is that, no, that's a,
So what you could do,
those are the only 2.
you could go to Atlantis and you could, oh, that's for an action.
Yeah.
I kind of think you leave London alone. There's only one London card we've seen. And you just move
wait.
to Atlantis, and that way you have mobility to go wherever you need to next turn.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Oh, these should be here. We moved them. Make sure one Istanbul. Yep. We moved them when we were putting the stickers. That's my best. Cairo is going to be our weak spot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, drawn 2.
Santiago and New York.
Okay, so now you have a reason to make your way to Santiago.
Because I can search.
You can search. Oh, that's a long ways away, but still. All right, so I'm at this like crossroads of I am far away from everything. And again, I don't quite know what to do. Do we think while I'm just,
And keep connecting.
yeah, out, I just connect stuff?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
since we don't really know what else to do right now. Connect a bunch of cities.
Yeah. I like that idea. Gives us more options.
All right, so I shouldn't have put a cube in wherever I put one. What is this place? Atlanta. All right, I guess I'm gonna move one to Denver. Yes, I'm like, look at my way out. I'm like, really far. Now,
I'll have to go to San Francisco.
consider this though.
I don't like that when you say that.
I connect to Los Angeles, and then that's a port, and if I need to, I can ship myself somewhere.
But is that not a port?
Or those. Either one's a port. All right, so I'm going to make 2 supplies. I did one action was move. I'm going to make a supply twice.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend 1 supply, and I'm going to connect, which one? LA or San Francisco?
I mean, I say San Francisco.
Okay.
Right? Because then we can make our way that way. Instead of...
Well, so what I could do is, like, I can't move wherever I go right now. I'm just connecting a line. So I'll do San Francisco.
I mean, does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Like what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's a wrong answer.
Is there an answer you want to hear?
No. Okay, San Francisco it is. And we know what happens here. So I spent my cube. You're drawing a line, which means these cards from San Francisco go here. And these 2 go here. You know what? The one reason to possibly do the other was get more yellow cards for future games. But it's okay. We've done it.
I haven't done it.
No, we're doing it. Next turn I'll do LA. How about that?
Well, yeah, because that only makes sense to me.
6.
That's what I'm saying. Why would it go here, 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 instead of here, there, there? Okay.
We've also done this objective. Unfortunately, we have not done our mandatory objective.
What is our mandatory objective?
We have to build 3 supply centers, and we've built 0.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, we should get on that.
Indeed.
And you're in San Francisco?
No, I'm in Denver.
You're in
I
Denver.
did not get to move.
Okay.
Okay, so I added the San Francisco cards there, added them into the discard pile. I knew that had to be coming. Epidemic. And New York. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have to get rid of this card. Okay, let's increase the infection rate. Let's draw the bottom card. Oh, that wasn't the bottom card. If I had picked them all up, whoopsies. I'm just now, because I really just all jacked up and we haven't had one yet, I'm going to do a full shuffle. I didn't grab the bottom. I feel bad about it. This doesn't mess anything up. It would mess it up had we already done one of these. Now I'm grabbing the bottom. New York. I promise it wasn't cheating. It was just, I thought I grabbed the whole stack. All right, so New York, all the cubes go out of New York.
All?
All. And then we draw the bottom card. Now, do we want to use this to destroy up to 3 copies of one specific infection card? Now, there's nothing that has 3 copies, but we could destroy
New York has 2.
the 2 copies of New York or 2 copies of Cairo. But that's it. We only ever do this one time.
What do you think?
My vote.
Say...
What do you say?
What do you say?
I say yes.
Okay, I was leaning towards that, but New York.
Here's why. I'll tell you my logic behind it.
Of course.
I can tell you this game, it'll be dang near impossible to ever get 3 in the discard pile because we just had one of these and now these cards recycle, right? So like we'll almost certainly never see new ones. For us to get the full value means we have to draw this card in a future game and 3 have to be in here. So I think 2 is good value and it protects New York, which is already a spot that we lost a little bit last time.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing it.
The reason I'm saying yes.
Yeah, what's your reason?
Feel in my gut.
You feel it in the gut. Okay, that's a good reason. So these cards are destroyed. Never again, so which means there's only one New York card in this deck for the rest of the time we play. So New York's like the safe place when it comes to diseases. Who would have known?
Never in the movies.
Yeah, I know. That's we're breaking the stereotypes. New York, safest place on earth when it comes to infectious diseases. It's always, what is it? It's like New York and
Paul. Paul and I play a little similar.
I feel it in my gut. Okay. Buenos Aires. That's the place that you put that thing, yep.
Yeah, it is.
Buenos Aires. Oh, that's going to be a problem the rest of the game. That's going to be real bad. Okay, it's you.
Okay, so should I?
Yeah, 100%.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 and a half. 4, no action. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Or stop here and make it put 2.
Yeah.
Right. I saw your wheels turning.
Yeah, because also you're holding that Santiago card.
Okay.
So like Sao Paulo's a better place. So you're going to make 2, deliver 2 with your special.
Yes.
And then it's good for next time. Because this will happen like the rest of the game now, I'm sure. Because that's the way the cookie crumbles. Okay. That was 4 actions?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that was an easy 4. Boom.
Sao Paulo.
Boom.
Buenos Aires.
Look at you.
Search the land and the sea.
Okay, let's go. So you're taking care of, hopefully, yellow, doing all kinds of stuff down there. Now remember when I had no idea what I was doing?
Yeah.
I'm still there.
Okay.
So, do I connect LA?
Yeah, that's why you're still up there.
All right, spinning the cube, connecting LA. Draw that line. We're connecting so many cities.
Are you connecting it to Denver or?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to connect Denver to LA and Mexico City?
I'm thinking so.
So it's like a hub and Atlanta?
Is that not a good idea? Should I connect LA
I don't know.
and then go to LA and connect LA to Mexico City?
What?
Or do I just make Denver a hub? Is Denver our international airport? In the middle of the... It sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. What
So
was your thought process?
So is your thought I travel to San Francisco and connect San Francisco to LA?
Well, now I don't like that idea.
Yeah, I think for sure I connect Denver to LA.
Okay.
So draw that line.
Okay.
Draw that line. LA. LA. It just feels right. Okay, that was only one action.
Oh.
So I could now make a supply, connect Mexico City to Denver, or I could travel to LA, make a supply and connect LA to Mexico City.
I can see everything from over here.
I think I'm going to do that. I don't think Denver should be our international
I
hub.
don't like that idea.
I like a place that has
It's
a boat
like-
icon.
Yeah, it's really far away from everything.
Yeah. And Denver does have 2 cards, but yeah, I'm going to move to LA.
Okay.
Moving to LA. I'm going to make a supply cube.
Okay.
I'm going to immediately spend it to connect LA to Mexico City. We're just connecting the map. I'm just having a blasty blast. I'm not accomplishing the building supply centers.
We should do that.
Also, Cairo is at like heavy risk, but that's okay.
We're building over
Yeah,
here.
we're building.
We're traveling.
We're traveling the world.
Traveling the North America.
That's the world to me. I don't like leaving.
You don't have a passport.
Paul, when did we race Monterey? Was it over 10 years ago? I may
No,
still have
because I knew
active
you
passport.
and I've not known you for 10 years.
So I do have a passport. I just cannot leave by plane. I can leave by train or
Boat. Car.
I don't know if I can go by boat.
You can't get on a cruise ship?
I don't know. I can go land borders. I know that. Also, this is not because I'm a criminal. If you guys don't know, you can get a passport card or you can get a real passport. And when I was, how do we say, very cheap and poor, I wasn't about to pay $100 to get a full passport when all I needed was the, $20 card. So I have the card. Yeah. Also worked out. I've not needed a real passport.
It wasn't
this whole time.
2014. We met in 2015.
So it was 15 or later. Okay.
I feel like later, but we weren't married yet, were we?
How many actions did I do? I connected LA. I moved to LA. I made a supply. I connected Mexico City. That was 4 actions. Mexico City goes here. Mexico City goes here. Gorgeous. Anyway, I just need to clarify I'm not like some sort of criminal or on some sort of list of any kind. Just making sure everybody knows that. Well, boom. That's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I got a ration event. Move 1 or 2 copies of a specific city in the infection discard pile to the game end area. You may play between steps 2 and 3, which we're about to have to do because there's only 2 cards here. This is about to be really bad. Okay. What are we doing? I'm going to have to get rid of one of these produced supplies. And this is going to be this one. It's going to be this one. Get rid of. Okay, so the first thing we do, we increase the infection rate. We then infect, draw the bottom card, remove all supplies from Istanbul. We then intensify, but before that,
Move 1 or 2 copies of a specific city in the infection discard pile to the game end.
Istanbul,
Yeah?
because Buenos Aires is about to get hit again, but at least you're here.
Yeah.
So Istanbul, game end. These get shuffled. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. We draw the top 2. Buenos Aires. Okay. That was... That's all we got.
Okay. All right. Is that it?
Yes.
Are you sure? I feel like we're missing.
No, I did all. It's up to you.
Okay. So I'm in Sao Paulo, but there's nothing to do. So if I go to Buenos Aires, I can search.
Mm-hmm.
Is
So
that
one
what we-
action to go to Buenos Aires.
Okay.
One action is to search. Scratch off one box on a city in your hand if you are in a matching city. So you can search the land or you can search the sea. I'm not there. I can't help you.
Right here. See?
Sea. Sea. You have the coin.
I know. I'm asking you.
Oh. I know what I would choose, but you choose. And then I'll tell you what I choose after the scratch.
And why?
And I'll tell you why.
It's land.
Huh? Well, which one would I choose?
Land.
Why?
I'm sure there's some probability of something to happen.
I have no idea. You choose whichever one you want to choose. Sea or land?
I'm choosing sea.
Okay. Did you already start scratching?
No. I'm looking for a hint.
Babe, I am in LA. Living La Vida. Okay. I would have chosen land.
I knew it.
Because the box is slightly bigger than the C box, so that means there's more text. That's why I had chosen it. I glanced. You see how it's slightly bigger?
More text doesn't mean good.
No, I know, but that's the reasoning.
I don't like that reasoning. This car wash coin, stinky.
Yeah, I wondered because it didn't have like ridges. I wonder why you grabbed that one.
It was the first one I saw. Okay, the hard surface helps.
All right, what's it say?
I've gotten half of it.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's good you didn't get the one with more text.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
All right. While you're doing that, I'm going to talk through the other part of your turn because we have to do it.
Okay.
You're going to make 2 supplies and then deliver them with your special action in Buenos Aires, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, thought so.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say we'll do this, but who knows what that card says because it's our first card we're scratching.
Okay.
All right, what's it say? Excitement.
Anticipation. Don't want to make a mess. Oh, it's all over my hand. This is very hard to read. We discovered a long lost supply cache
Yeah.
on the Falklands. Put 3 supply cubes into the city from the reserve instead of the stockpile. What city?
Oh, from the reserve, so that's cute. I, of course, have those in the box. So maybe you don't need to make supplies with your last 2 actions. So we get to put 3 of these guys here. Okay. So you could spend another action searching the land.
Yeah.
So here's what we know. Most likely, rest of the game, we're going to have to deal with 6 more cubes pulled from Buenos Aires because there's 3 more of these.
Mm-hmm.
So we need a total of 6 cubes there to be safe.
Okay. You need how many? I have 2 moves.
Yeah, you have 2 more actions.
So,
Gonna search the land. And now we're gonna see if I was correct with the more text.
I'm sure it's negative.
Because the other one was positive?
Yeah.
Well, we don't know. I didn't think that one could be negative. But I guess you're right.
Instant epidemic.
Remove all cubes from this area.
Oh, there's a lot of opening things, I think.
That's the fun stuff.
Sometimes. Okay. I think I did that faster. But I got it everywhere. I was less careful. Okay. This is so hard to read. There's like a thing on it.
Yeah.
Found Opal Laboratory, one of 4 labs seeking a cure. Someone at the lab has offered to join us. Open the following doors if you haven't done so already. 18 and 20.
I'm going to say we most certainly haven't. Because nobody's ready to join us. 18 and 19?
20.
18 and 20.
Why would they put it in order?
18. 20. You found us. Finally, someone from the Havens. Have you found our leaders? They've been gone since the summit. We stopped using our satellites towers to broadcast for help since it attracted the Hollow Men. We made a breakthrough that should help, and I know other labs have as well. Some of our scientists left to visit Lake Baikal, since that's where the primary lab was located. If there is a cure, it would come from there, although no one has heard from them for decades now. Open the following doors. Holy cow. Well, while I'm doing that, you can read that person.
Hi, Shelby and Joe.
Hello.
They said hi to me, not you.
What? You're lying.
Oh, it says hi, Lacey.
Oh, it does say hi, Lacey. Joe, is this your favorite because you get to explore? Because that's what I'm loving. It's like, it feels so much less pandemic because I'm like exploring the world. Okay, what are we doing here? Read that guy. Who do we got?
We immediately create this character using the stickers below and add it to the pool of characters. Immunologist. When doing the make supplies action, you may take the supply cubes from the reserve instead of the stockpile.
Okay, that's neato.
His home is Buenos Aires, and he is 37. And he's continuing the work of his grandfather, who told stories of helping during a World War crisis.
Okay. You can start making him if you would like. I'm picking all this stuff out. What's his name? It's got to be Suave. He's from Buenos Aires.
Like his name is Suave?
Yeah.
Or
well,
his name needs to be like something that means small?
No, not like actual meaning unless you just have that rattling around in the noggin.
So his name is Suave.
No, I'm saying it needs to have a suave name.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. Okay. Looks like we got a lot of stuff. So, you've found us. So we need to go. Some of our scientists visited Baikal Labs. All right. Breakthroughs. When you find a lab, check its box.
I think Joe wants really us to deliver these supplies.
Delivering supplies rather than putting diseases on. Call him Benedict. Benedict is not suave.
Benedict. It's a breakfast item.
Breakthrough. When you find a lab, check its box and gain its ability. So we have the Opal lab. Is that what we found?
Mm-hmm.
When you Do the make supplies action. Take one additional supply cube if you are in a haven or supply center.
That's it, Dennis.
Rico Suave. I like it. Put this sticker on game board area 13. Ooh, neato.
Did you feed the dog?
I'm not. Yes, I did.
Okay.
I'm not a professional sticker layer.
Looks great.
I know. Because I am. You didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
When you find a laboratory, add the matching sticker next to its city on the game board. It was Opal, right?
I don't know what you want, honey.
I'm sure it was Opal. It was. Coda girl.
It is actually a name.
What?
Suave.
So his name's just going to be Suave? Or it's going to be Rico Suave. I'm like Rico Suave.
Oh, we could do that.
Yeah, he's definitely a Rico Suave.
Rico Suave is a Spanish phrase that translates to rich and smooth.
Yeah, and it used to be that song. Rico Suave. You not heard this?
I need to know more.
Would you like to know more?
Oh, you're not going to give it to us?
No, that's I don't know any more of the song. Coda girl. Nobody wants to hear you, including us. Come here. Finally, give the relocation. Oh, that's the old thing. Okay.
Your nickname was Rico Suave?
That's what we called Devin back in the day. Oh, nice. I don't remember that. Okay. Secure, it would come from here. I don't know where Lake Baikal is. I'm going to say the Middle East.
Michael or Macau?
Baikal.
Oh, Bacau.
Baikal. Baikal.
Bye. Okay,
I don't
I'm
think it's
not
Baikal.
even.
Yeah.
It's definitely not that.
Keep this in the reserve. Okay, so cool.
Where does he go?
We get to use him anytime. Not right now, though.
Anytime but right now.
Yeah.
And here's his.
He's a new character. Okay. And we need to lastly check Opal, because we found Opal Lab. Good job, babe. And see, I would have chosen land first. Just saying. Okay, so...
But guess what? Saved us. I didn't have to use any
You're
more
absolutely right.
actions, and I could use both. And I wouldn't have been able to do that.
You are correct. I will give that to you. You can make supplies.
Still?
Yeah. You have one more action.
Where should I drop it? Sao Paulo?
No, excuse me. Sao Paulo is not
Oh,
desperate.
like that? It's new?
Yeah, Sao Paulo is not in a desperate state at all.
Here? Because we need
I
six
think you
there?
hang on to it.
Oh.
Maybe you make a couple supplies next time and you put all 6 there and call it good.
Okay. It's free.
Okay, drop it there
Right?
now. Drop
Why would I save it if I can just do it?
Yeah, you're
now?
right. You're absolutely right. You are more right than I am.
I know you like to save things until they go rotten, but
That's
this
true.
is
That's true.
not.
We don't want these supplies to go rotten.
Yeah.
But
Joe, I dropped it.
Joe, she is delivering supplies. I agree with you. I do like the delivering supplies over the what is pandemic way? You're clearing cubes, right? You are right. And I like how the havens work, where you get a whole bunch at once, figuring out what to do. So anyway, now that you've taken the longest turn ever, here you go.
Right. Chicago and Washington.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You're gonna have to drop something like it's hot. We do still have to do the actual objective, which is to build supply centers at some point in this game. I think you get rid of this card.
Produce supplies because I don't need it.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool, but...
I'd rather have these.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't honestly know the right answer.
I'm sure there's not one.
Okay. I'm back to the dilemma of what am I doing way off here?
Okay. How do we build a supply center?
We have to have 5 of matching color.
Okay.
Or I have to have 4.
You're not close.
Yeah, the only thing that could happen at this point is us both to be in Jacksonville and me to give you these 2. And I don't think that is worth me spending 4 actions to get there and then you spending... It'd take a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So...
But we have to build 3 of these.
Yeah. So, I could connect Atlanta now.
To?
Los Angeles. That's a straight line.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Okay.
And then I travel to Atlanta and I connect Atlanta to Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially Atlanta to Denver because... or that's a future problem. Yeah, I'm going to connect Atlanta to Los Angeles. So I'm going to build a supply and then I'm going to connect. So draw that straight line. Look at me. I'm just connecting supply lines. Honestly, Joe, this is what I'm enjoying. I am enjoying the recon and the connecting the map. Atlanta.
LA to Atlanta. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Yeah, it's so cool. So I got the guy, or I got the ability last time. The first ability I started with was it takes, what is it?
I don't know where these cubes are. Do you remember?
Oh, I can spend less cards to build supply centers. What?
I don't know where these
They were probably all in Jacksonville.
are. All 4? No, in Washington.
Or one in
There's 2 too?
I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, 2-2's fine. I was not paying attention to what you were doing there. Did you accidentally bump them?
Yes.
Well, then it must have been one, you bumped one over or something. But anyway, Joe, so I got the guy that you spend a less cube to establish lines. And that's fun. Look at our map. We started with none of that, and now we have a full-on network. Call me Mr. Conductor.
Okay, I'm not calling you that. How many actions have you done?
2.
Are you going to do something else before I sit down?
No. I can't. I cannot make you draw another line unless we draw LA to San Francisco. I don't think it's worth it.
Mm.
Then no.
Okay. You're going to change your mind, aren't you?
No. I'm thinking of what I'm doing for my turn now. I'm going to build a supply. Until I have cards that like dictate where I should be going, I don't know what to do. What are you looking at?
Joe wrote something and then he retracted it. And now I want to know why he wrote it.
The intrigue.
It said 3 in Florida. Oh,
2 and 2 is right. Oh, thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
So here's what I'm thinking. I could use my last action to move to Atlanta, and then next turn I connect Atlanta to Jacksonville, so we have like... Because right now it's like through Washington. We're doing this weird loopy.
I'm aware. You're just flying in circles.
We also need to do something about like some of these other places, so I could fly somewhere.
Or go by boat.
You're most likely going to take care of yellow unless I just happen to draw 2 yellows. What do you think if I burn one of these cards? Man, it'd feel bad. I am just going to move here. I am just going to stay there and make a second supply. That's final answer. Ba-boom. 8. This is Halloween. Okay, over to you.
Am I going to Santiago to search?
Of course.
I'd have to go 1, 2. That's fine. You know, I don't think 10 steps ahead like you do, so I don't
Well,
know
my only
how
thought
that
is, do you want to put any more cubes here before you leave?
before, so should I make supply, drop it, and then...
You know what? Nah, I think, yeah.
We wait and see what...
Yeah,
Is
do
this
that.
adjacent? Or since it's not connected, it's not adjacent?
You could spend 2 cubes to make it draw a line, but it's not connected. I think you do put 1 there. We'll have 5 cubes in there.
So, okay, so make
Start
a
of your turn.
supply, drop it, so that's 1.
Yeah.
2, 3.
Yeah.
And then search 4.
Yeah. Look, that's a big box. It's going to be great. Also, Joe, these searching cards is a blast, too. I've not got to experience it. Lacey's hoarding all of that for herself, but it is a blast.
The only thing you haven't experienced is scratching this. Would you like to scratch it?
No, I would make you do that even if I had the
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure New York is guaranteed safe this game. Istanbul, I'm less certain of. I'm pretty sure it can come out again, and we're just leaving it there. Should probably go do something about that at some point.
Were you supposed to flip cards?
At the end of my turn? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, I was. Lagos.
Did we do it at the end of my turn? I don't think we did.
Okay, let's think. You're absolutely right. We got carried away doing that stuff. Because last turn you put the cubes here. So this would have been your last turn. You're absolutely right. We got way off. Lagos. Washington. And then my turn. Jacksonville. Oh, well, there was Istanbul right there. So we couldn't have done anything about it anyway. Istanbul got hit. The search cards are fun. There's a ton of scratching in this version. Yeah, it's really... I don't know. I'm so enjoying the exploring and the drawing lines. And she's enjoying the scratching. It's taken a lot.
I am not.
Well, she's not enjoying the physically scratching, but the getting to experience what it is.
How do you know? I haven't said anything about
Hopefully it's another lab. I doubt 2 labs are right next to each other, but remove a maximum of 1 supply cube during step 2 of each epidemic card. Oh, that's cool too. Oh, we were supposed to put this on the map. I'll do that while you're doing stuff.
Where did that come from?
It was in the last package of stuff. Oh, it's up here. 0. This is the 100-degree line. 0-degree line. Name and access this haven and open package 6 the first time you move here. Okay. So another haven. All right, what you got there?
This is a town haunted by despair. A surge of refugees overwhelmed the city's resources. The locals have not something well.
Acclimated?
No.
Done well.
Plague is rampant.
Open 50.
I can't read this.
That's definitely 50, right?
Yes. Must not stay. Open 50 if you've not already done so. Mark Santiago as infested. I told you.
Infested.
Negative.
If you have not already done so, open F and 14. Use these stickers to mark infested cities. If you run out of stickers, no new cities will become infested. This was a ton. Okay, so see how big that box is, and don't scratch any more of that size. We put one of those, and I will get F and 14. I think the letters are new rules, I think.
Gross. They're mice.
Yeah, I know. I saw
Where
that.
does this go?
It says
To mark infested cities.
Yeah, I think you put it next to the city.
On the board or on the card?
Open this. Plague is rampant. Open. Mark Santiago as infested. So you're going to mark it next to Santiago.
Not on top of it.
Maybe on top of it. Sure. On top of it.
Oh, I want to do this right.
So infested. Your character gets exposed if you begin your turn in a city marked with an infested symbol. If the city has a plague cube and is also infested, you only get exposed once, not twice. Infested city, your character gets same thing. So that's just a new rule. So you can put it, it just says Mark Santiago. Do you think we should put it on it?
Yeah.
Okay. I would put it next to it, but if you think on it, that's totally fine. I don't think there's a right or wrong.
Well, I want to be consistent.
They're both round, so, you know.
Right.
Sure.
Can you uninfest them?
Well, if you can, we can't yet, but I'm going to doubt it. Actually, one of these things just said that, right? No, maybe not. What does it say?
Use these stickers to mark.
Put it on it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Well, you're right. Some of them are bad. Santiago infested.
All right, how many actions have you done?
I did 1, 2, 3, 4. Done 4.
Oh, you're gonna get exposed. Sorry, babe.
Do these get off?
No.
Oh.
You don't want to lose that card though. Okay, we're drawing 2. Remove all plague cubes from one location on the grid. Cairo. You have to discard 2 cards.
What 2?
We're doing a real bad job of building these supply centers. Let's Cairo maybe?
Just because I have less.
Yeah. Maybe New York? I don't know. Yeah, just do the Cairos, I guess. Okay. Over to me. My problem is...
You have to draw cards.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. London. Washington. I could just go dump stuff in Washington.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might be my best bet.
I think so.
Okay, let's do it.
Were you in LA?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
Put both these in Washington. Okay, that's all I got. I can't draw 4 of the same ones. And you just got rid of a black.
2 black.
I'm gonna get rid of Jacksonville. Okay. Oh. Cairo. We got plagued. That's not great. So we have to have 5 of the same color card. It's because we're spread out, it's hard for us to trade cards. So like I'm in Washington right now. If Lacey came to me, we could trade our Washington cards. Like I can give her mine. But that's it. Otherwise, we need to draw the same cards. Same color.
Okay, it's my turn.
Yes. What are you thinking?
Not.
I like not thinking.
Should I just move closer to you? What? Okay. What are you going to do on your next turn?
I was honestly thinking about flying to Cairo and putting some cubes there.
Okay, well, that's not helpful with building supply centers, which is what we have to do.
I mean, I could stay in Washington and you could
So that's what
give me a card.
Yeah. So to move up there, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is sharing an action?
Yeah, I'd have to take it on my turn.
Okay. So I could be there for 4, and then just on the start of your next move, you take it and then fly.
Mm-hmm. What if you... Are you at a port?
No, I checked. I could get to
go to a
one.
port and then...
So that'd be 1, 2, 3. Is that how that works?
Say that again.
Move here 1,
Yeah.
and then it just, that's a movement.
Yeah.
1 action. No, I have to, in order to sail, I have to.
Oh, I was thinking New York. You have the New York card. So maybe you do that. I don't really know. Let's... I think you go to Sao Paulo. That's 1 action. I also think it's a free action to pick up cubes where you're at. What if you picked up 2 Sao Paulo cubes? Because it's not in here. Just so you had them.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying move here.
Yeah.
Pick up 2.
Yeah.
And that's still only 1 action.
Yes. That way you just have them. Like technically you could spend them to look at Lima, but then I think you keep them.
And then
You go to
discard
to New York.
to go to
So
New
that's
York.
2 actions.
And then 3.
3 actions.
And then
Give me
4.
4. So my only problem, I guess, is if I go to Cairo, how do I get to a blue one if I have 1 more?
Mm-hmm.
Do we just cross that bridge when we...
I think so, because you need to get over there.
Okay. So that's your 4 actions? Yeah. Lagos. So you just need 1 more yellow. That's not it, though. All right. Whoops. Oh, that's the bottom card. Istanbul. All the this is remove all the cubes, if any. Yeah, okay. So we don't, that doesn't cause the incident. The incident is only going to be during the, this part. So both Cairo and Istanbul are in bad spots. I think they both have 2 cards in this section. Oh, we're drawing 3 cards.
Buenos Aires. We knew that was there. Buenos Aires. We knew that was there. Cairo.
Did I get another one?
Yes. Okay. The thing is, I don't want to end in these cities, so I fly to Cairo. One action.
I always have this thing too.
Ooh, okay. So one of these we can make better. Cairo's probably the better one since it's at a 2 population already and we don't want it to go down. What if I fly to Cairo, put cubes there, and then just move out? Istanbul will be in a bad spot, but nothing we can do about that. So here's what I think. I think as a free action, you can transfer the supplies. I can take supplies from another player with their permission. So if I take your 2 cubes, I'm going to discard Cairo. So one action here. Make supplies. That's 2 actions. 3 actions is dropping off supplies. And then 4 action would be moving to where it's safe. We like it.
Do you want to clear it?
Yeah, I think. I think you wait until you have to, but yeah.
Okay.
Buenos Aires, please be a blue card. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. The most important part. Istanbul, that gets hit again. And Washington. We should be at 4 on the incidents. Okay. So on my turn, I have to get 2 supplies, but then I can build one of these finally.
Okay. I come back down here.
What if you go to Chicago and scratch the card?
I could. That's what you would do, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'd do. I wouldn't be able to help myself. I would definitely do it. I'm afraid it's another rat card.
I'm sure it is.
Do it. This is why the pandemic is so good. Look at all the decision reaction you guys are doing. I agree, Joe. I absolutely agree. It is so much more than, oh, we just need to go get the red cubes before they burst and spread.
I'm so sad when this is going to be placing another infected city sticker. I could do without ever placing any more of these. Maybe it's a lab. It's got to be a lab, right? There's got to be a lab in North America, and a lab in Asia, and a lab in South, or in Africa. These labs are cool. All right, what is it?
Survivors here are holding on despite supplies being gone for years. They told us how their haven in the Pacific stopped supply runs for unknown reasons. You may put up to 2 supply cubes into Chicago from the stockpile.
Oh, well, that was boring, but okay.
All that scratching?
All that
For that.
scratching.
What are you doing?
Oh, I don't know what I was doing. I did the wrong thing. Sorry. Whoopsies. Okay, you've done 2 actions.
Okay.
Maybe.
You can't see it, I don't think, but he made a mess.
But I made a big old poo-poo.
Okay, so that was 2 actions.
Yes.
We really didn't need 2 in Chicago. So I can make 2 supplies and drop them in Washington. Or I could...
All right, hear me out.
Oh dear.
To use my special ability, I need 2 cubes.
Okay.
What if
So
you
you wanna-
pick up some of those cubes for free in Chicago?
Okay.
We don't need 4 cubes in Chicago. I'm almost saying risky, take 3. Take 3 cubes.
I don't like risky, Devin.
It's fine.
And when it comes to my gameplay, you can be risky all you want.
Pick up 3 cubes in Chicago. That's a free action. Then you can move back to Washington. So that was 3
3.
actions. And now you can do your little special ability, which is make
And drop.
and drop. What if you put 1 in Washington and 1 in Jacksonville?
Okay. That's what I was thinking if I had...
1, 2, 3. No, I'm sorry. I need you in New York.
Pronto.
Mm-hmm. You can't do any of that. I need you in New York.
Okay.
Or, no, only New York. I need to take those cubes from you.
And you can only be... You can't have any extra movement.
1, 2, 3. My 4th action will be making the supply
we have
center.
to be in the same place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so I was here, so 3,
There.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 of those cubes is yours. 1 was the supply. Yeah. That's it. Easy.
All right.
Oh, okay. Okay. Looking good. You have to... All right, so now you can use this card.
Mm-hmm.
And let's clear the ones in Cairo.
Yeah.
Because we don't want Cairo to be bad.
Blood.
And Istanbul just sucks. Istanbul is going to keep sucking. Can't do anything about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have way too many. These. Okay, no, we don't.
Yeah.
Keep things like that. Yeah. Okay. So my turn. Oh, we need to do this, right? We didn't do this.
Mm-mm.
Washington, London. London? Why do you suck so bad? And Washington. We're in a rough spot. I'll say.
Slightly. Trying to build 1
Yeah.
supply center.
It probably had something to do with me spending like
a third to half the game,
But it
just
did-
roaming around North America for nothing.
But it wouldn't have helped because we didn't have the cards.
Yeah, we didn't have the cards, but I also could have just been beefing up supplies places. Anyway,
Like Joe
1,
told you to.
2, 3. I'm gonna take these. Thank you.
I thought you had asked for permission.
You have to get permission.
Sure.
Thank you. Okay, now I can build a supply center. I only need 4, plus I use these 2 cubes here.
Yes, Joe, I do believe Devin has let go of Istanbul.
Well, yeah. To put it nicely, yes, we are pulling 3. Oh, Istanbul! Look at that. Yeah, Istanbul is like in ruins. We're not in a great spot. I'll be perfectly honest with y'all. But we're getting to a better.
We're having fun.
We're having fun. You're absolutely right. We are having lots of fun.
That's always Shelby's motto.
All right, I'm drawing 2. 1 and 2. London and Sao Paulo. Oh, and then 3. Jacksonville. Lagos. Cairo. We're in a, we'll call it, desperate spot right now. It probably had a lot to do with me just like hanging out in North America for no reason for a long time.
No reason. Building an interesting
Yeah,
puzzle up there.
yeah. That might have had a little bit to do with it. We'll see. Okay, over to you.
Okay, so I need to go
Somewhere yellow.
Jacksonville.
That's a yellow place.
And it's just one movement.
So 1 action.
And then I can do 5.
Yes.
Doesn't matter which ones.
No.
Should I keep like multiples?
Maybe like keep places you might want to go to. Or keep Jacksonville so you can use it to go somewhere else. Yeah, that's probably good. Keep Jacksonville.
Okay.
Okay. So that was 2 actions. All we have to do is collect a bunch of cards and do that one more time.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick 2 up and place the 1.
Look at this. We could have gotten real greedy now that I think about it. These are the 5 you discarded. You could have went and explored this.
Stop. We need to end this.
That's true, but recon.
No, stop.
Just saying.
What was that?
I would totally recon. I'd lose this month to
Yeah, I know.
open this package.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay, so that's what I did.
What are we doing?
I
Yeah.
picked 2 up and I placed 1 here and 1 there.
Okay, read this.
What?
What's that say? Where we
For
checked?
Opal?
Yeah.
When you do the make supplies action, take 1 additional supply cube if you are in a haven or supply center.
So you are.
So I can pick up 1 more.
Yeah. So you did 2 actions. 3 was picking up cubes.
Yeah, so I moved 1. I built a
Supply center.
supply
2.
center. I picked up supplies.
1 time.
No, I picked up 2.
So if you did, let's call it 1 time, you get 2 cubes.
Okay.
If you do it a 2nd time, you get 2 more cubes.
Okay.
And then you can do your little special ability.
Yes. So I can place it. You want 2 2, 2 3, 3 2, 1 1, 1 2 3.
2 2, I guess. That way you leave yourself 1 for something. More land, Devin, more. I know. We would totally just lose because we would have not built that supply center and discarded all the cards for over here. But I, we're trying to win. Yeah.
2, 2.
2 and 2.
And I have one more if we want to put it.
No, I think hold on to it.
Okay.
Okay. That's it. Tripoli. Chicago. What? I didn't even know Chicago was to worry about. Sao Paulo.
You made me take 3 out of the 4 cubes.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Now Sao Paulo is in danger.
I see. Lots is in danger. I think I'm going to take supplies, which I get 2 because I'm at a center. I don't have great options.
You should come to Jacksonville so I can give you this. And we'll just have all of our supply centers. No, we can go down here.
All right, so maybe I don't. I can't take Jacksonville and
I
put
can
cubes
give
in
it.
Istanbul.
I can give it to you.
No, it's got to be my action, like part of. I have 4 actions, right? I would have to stay there.
Beginning. Oh, you're trying to go to Istanbul.
My thought was, I go to Istanbul, I drop some cubes, so we don't lose. Or maybe we just forsake Istanbul. Totally.
I thought you said that already. You keep changing your mind.
I do. What are you thinking about doing on your turn?
I'm not sure. I don't really have cards. I can go places and drop things that are close. Like
Yeah. I think we forsake Istanbul. I would rather, because, so here's the thing. You only decrease the population 1 at the end of the game, regardless how many cubes are there. So I'd rather, like, one of these places not also lose their population, right? So I'm going to do action 2 is going to be coming here to here because we can do that now that there's a research center there. 3 is going to be coming to Lagos. And 4 is dropping these cubes here. Best I got.
okay. So since you're in Lagos, should I come to Lagos?
Oh, you do have Lagos. Well, let's see what I draw.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. I'm done. Lovely.
You know, it's unfortunate I'm the one drawing these because I'm the one that needs, right? Because it takes less cards for me.
Yes.
Anyway, increase, infect, Washington. Bye-bye, Washington. So here's the nice thing. We, I don't know.
There's nothing nice.
Chicago. Bummer. Cairo. Jacksonville. So we got some Istanbuls in there. We have another Cairo. We have Washington.
Chicago, Sao Paulo, London.
Do you give me the Lagos card now? What do you think?
Yes, I'm gonna 1, 2.
Okay.
Give you the card. Is that 3?
Mm-hmm.
4, drop. Or drop is not free unless I make supplies.
Do we protect Sao Paulo or do we protect Washington?
Oh, I'm not in Washington.
Hmm?
I'm not in Washington.
Well, but remember, you can do it at a distance of 1.
So like right now?
Yeah. Because the reason, if you make the supplies in Jacksonville, you get 2 supplies. That's the only reason I was thinking that. And versus doing it over here.
So if I make supplies and drop it, that's only 1.
Right.
And then 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. So I get 2.
Yeah.
Do I want to do both?
I think there's 2 Washington and 2 Jacksonvilles.
I have 1 here. I can.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Istanbul. No one wants to go there. Cairo.
Sao Paulo.
Told you.
Washington. Well, Washington.
Oh. All right. We're 1 away from dying.
We are 1 away from losing. Ugh.
Is the only thing we need to do is make this?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, so you only need 1 yellow, and I have Jacksonville.
Yeah.
So we can either, I say we don't worry about the card, and we go where we need to drop supplies right now for you, but stay in the yellow or close by.
Yeah, but the likelihood of Istanbul coming, there's 2 Istanbul cards.
Should you make your way out there and then
I think I might have to go there to stop us from losing.
So fly there.
So I'm going to fly to Istanbul. That's 1 action. It's really not
Joe, I can.
Oh, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Before you tell Joe what you're going to... I'm going to pick up 1 cube from Lagos.
Okay.
I'm going to fly to Istanbul. I'm going to produce supplies. I'm going to drop supplies. And I'm going to move here.
Okay.
That's my 4. You can
Sounds
tell.
great.
You can tell what your sweet actions are. Please be yellow. Or at this point,
Blue.
blue.
You need to get rid of 1. Joe, once my turn, when doing the make supply action, I can immediately do the deliver supply action for free, and I can also deliver it to an adjacent location. But since I was at this opal has us create 1 more if we're at a supply center if I made supplies, and that's why I had an extra cube.
Okay. We can win on my turn if you
Okay.
end in Jacksonville.
Okay.
I unfortunately don't think you can protect Sao Paulo and Washington. Both Washington came out. I think you make supplies twice, put one in Lagos, one in Sao Paulo, and you end in Jacksonville. And then we just got to get to my turn.
Okay. Will Washington come out again?
That's a lie. Will what come out again? I don't think Washington will come out again, but I'm not certain on that. How do you read this ability?
When doing the deliver supplies action, you may put supply cubes into one adjacent location instead of your current location.
I don't know what to do. I think, so you have to end in Jacksonville, right?
Yes.
So you have basically two other actions to play with. The thing is, I need 2 supply cubes in order to just use 4 cards. I could pick up the 2 in Jacksonville for free, but that is saying that no Jacksonville cards come out. If one Jacksonville card comes out, it disrupts that. I don't know what to do. I think you make supplies, protect one of these 2, and then just go to Jacksonville.
So that'd be 1, 2, but that'd only be 3. Like if you don't want me to make supplies twice, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, if you make supplies twice, I need you to hang on to 1 supply.
Oh, I see.
Because I need to take it from you
Okay.
if Jacksonville gets hit.
Yeah.
No, it could not get hit. We could risk it.
I'd rather not.
If we risk it, we have to wait until my entire next turn.
And I don't want to do that. So I'm going to make a supply and put it somewhere. That's been drawn. Did we draw 2 of those?
I don't remember, truthfully.
And Lagos has been drawn. Did we draw 2 of those?
I don't remember. I think there's actually only 1 of each, so I think we're kind of safe.
But it's our only...
But I can't guarantee that.
I mean, it doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah. If anything, put it there just so Sao Paulo is the one that ends up with cubes if we're wrong.
So that's 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Draw 'em. Okay, and here we go. Istanbul.
Oh, man.
That's the game. We were so close.
I should have moved here and dropped one there instead of doing that since we thought we were safe.
The thing is, I'll be honest, I also thought Washington was safe because we had two Washington. I actually thought Washington was more safe than the others. I didn't realize we had a third one so close. I think it got pulled out, and that's what confused me. Had I thought that, I would have said that. Womp womp.
Bummer.
We lose. We're bad. Bright side, we gotta play again?
It's time for bed.
Yeah.
Bright
side. Okay, so we lost. So we're gonna play it off camera the other February. And then regardless, win or lose, we move on to March. We'll do that next month. But we do get to do... It stinks we were one turn away. That feels real bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's because we let...
You.
Yeah. We let me just run off. We do read this.
Right now.
Right now.
Open 34.
Okay. 34. There it is.
Game end upgrades. Permanent supply centers. Put a permanent supply center sticker next to a city that had a supply center in the just played game. During setup, add a supply center to each city with a permanent supply center sticker. Permanent supply centers do not count toward objectives to build new supply centers.
Makes sense. Okay.
Why is there a 3 next?
That's the cost, upgrade point cost.
Mm.
Okay. We keep going. Ration event. Ration event. So more cards to choose from. Take up to supply 6 supplies from the reserve. Add them to a location containing a pawn. Take 1 rationed event card from the discard pile and play it immediately. It worked the first time is what that's called. That's pretty good. Extend time. The current player gains 3 actions.
Wow.
Okay. And then we stop and we draw that in March. So that's all we've got. We are going to do our game end upgrade. So we would adjust population. Nothing's going to go to 0. This is going to go to 1. I know that. That would be bad, but we'll deal with that later. We would check the legacy deck. I guess that's what we just did. We resolve game end cards. We only have 2 that really matter. And nothing happens. 0 population or losing 4 games in a row. This was lost 1 in a row. And then we get to spend upgrades. So we have a lot of cities connected to our grid now, though. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we get 5 upgrades, or 5 upgrade points, and we'd have +1 if we won the game. So pretty good. So we will do the upgrade points afterwards and let y'all know. But that's it. That's all we got. What'd you think?
I mean, it stinks.
Well, it does.
But
stink.
I feel like we got a lot done.
We did. I'm not like it. Yeah, losing, boo-hoo. But I had fun. I had a lot of fun doing what I was doing up there or whatnot. So, and we were 1 turn away. All we need to do is get to my turn. I take the card, and that's it.
Yeah. That was fun.
I messed up losing track of the Washington because one of the rounds Washington came up from the infest or whatever it's called, infect, and that's how the third one. Had I thought that through and remembered, I would have definitely said cover Washington. But what can you do? we'll get it next time. So yeah, that's all we've got. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. All those things help us, help our channel grow, and I will see y'all next week. And then, no, not next week. I will be out of town next week on Wednesday and Friday.
Where will you be?
Oh, mind your own. Ain't nobody asking questions like that. Come on now. Trying to get at me. Paul will be here Monday, and then I'm not sure he's doing a live on Wednesday in my place. But yeah, so, and then Lacey will be back next month for us to continue into March, and we'll give you guys an update of what all we do in February. Don't be surprised if I have us explore some more of this map. Anyway, that's all we've got. We'll see y'all next time.
Bye.